there, this is me, Malorian, and this will be the end final thoughts video of the Out of the Basement tournament. So, we did do our 3 games. I thought about it, I could be doing the battle reports for those, but I got such a backlog, I need to kind of put those things away. But what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be talking about our experiences there, especially She-Ra's, where it's her first tournament ever, and kind of go from there. So, just to remind them, what guild did you take to Out of the Basement?
I took Butchers.
That's right. Now, your first opponent was Devin with Fisherman. So how did that game go?
It went okay. 2-10.
So this is your first time facing Fisherman. What are your thoughts on Fisherman?
My thoughts on Fisherman?
Mm-hmm.
They're just really good at scoring goals, really.
They're really sneaky and they get all over, eh?
He got 3 straight in a row goals and he won.
Now, how many points did you get?
2.
And how'd you do that?
Because I killed a captain.
Yeah, so that's good. You're able to take out Shark. So, I mean, that's good work. Any other thoughts on that game? It was just nice to do that first game there. So
Be against a different, guild.
Yeah.
Not always against Union.
Exactly.
Because Union is boring now.
And I mean, that's the great thing with tournaments where you get to see new people, well, maybe different armies you haven't seen, and if nothing else, play different ways. My first one was up against Bryn. I thought I was a shoo-in because he said he hadn't played for a year and a half. But, yeah, between some mistakes and him not playing that poorly, I lost that one. I got a very early goal with... missed on the very first activation, making it 4-0. I thought it was going to be awesome. Then I failed a follow-up goal with Blackheart, and this kind of went downhill where he started taking out my guys. I couldn't come back. Eventually, I did get one more goal, but I lost that one 12-8. So both of us losing our first games, going to the loser bracket. Now, your second game was up against Riley, who was using Engineers. Again, a brand new person and a faction you've never faced before. So what are your thoughts on that one?
Well, I shouldn't have gone against the stupid robot.
So, you try going up against a robot that was really hard to hit. So that was Velocity with Nimble. So, of course, 6s are pretty hard to roll.
Yeah.
So,
and she comes back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Not fair, is it?
That's overpowered.
You heard it right here. Engineers are OP. Nerf Engineers.
Well, the first guy I went against did win the whole tournament.
Yeah, the Fisherman guy, Devin, yep.
So I guess that was fair to lose.
So you got 2 points, though, still in this game as well, right?
Yeah.
And how'd you get those points?
What?
How'd you get your points?
I killed the robot.
Yeah, so eventually you did get it done. It just took so long. How did he get his points? Was he getting it through goals or takeouts?
He was getting it through both.
Okay. My second game was up against Jesse. He was doing Butchers, and I thought again I could go and get some easy goals, but it just really didn't come together. It was the same thing again where I was having some bad dice, couldn't get off the first goal, which should have been easy, and then he just kept on taking my guys out, and eventually I lost that one 12-4. So my whole idea of scoring Butchers, or scoring Union rather, just down and crashing, yeah, it did not work whatsoever. Now, game 3, you were up against a huge jerk.
You!
Yeah, we actually got paired up against each other in the last game, which the TO was like, are you sure this is okay? And I was like, yeah, this is great. We're going to have lots of fun. Good way to end the day. And we also found a fun way to play where you have to pick the order that I actually activate my guys. And so, what was the final score for that one? You know what? I don't remember either. I remember I won that one. I can't remember if you got 2 or 4 points.
I think I killed a...
I think you did too.
Well, you had all of this plan, and then, nope, Snaky with no influence goes.
Yeah. Yeah, so, overall, you know, you went 0-3. I went 1-2. Definitely for my part, not what I was expecting. I thought I was going to do much better, and I think I'm going to really have to rethink the way I'm doing my Union now, whereas where I was trying to do a scoring version, I'm going to change over, go back to a little bit combat-based, and then try and work some goals in there. But more importantly, what did you think of your first tournament?
I I loved it, and I got lots of prizes. Even
That's right. I forgot about that. Why don't you tell them all the prizes you won?
How about I just show them?
Well, it's not here, so let's just tell them.
Okay, I got a case, I got a model, and I got a pin.
So there's this draw there where the winner gets a battle foam case, and yeah, she wins it. So there's an awesome prize right there. And then that was for like the whole out of the basement type thing. And then they had more draws for our Guild Ball event, and you won Avarice and Greed there, which is great because that's one of the models that'll work great for you, and you didn't have it. And overall, I think that's like $120 worth of prizes, so that's pretty good. And then after, as well, the TO came after and had some extra stuff, and there was like a butcher's pin. So there you go. Go ahead.
It had Princess and Ox on it.
So overall, what was your favorite thing about going to this first tournament here?
Going against new teams.
Yeah, just getting to see new teams and all that. What was the thing that was your least favorite?
Least favorite?
Yeah. Was there anything that you didn't really like about this tournament, or was it just all good? Don't hit my guys. They didn't do anything to you. So was there anything that you didn't like, or was it all good?
It was all good.
Okay. So, if you were to do this again, what would you do differently? Would you still take the same lineup? Would you try something different? Maybe you try not to kill that velocity next time because it's so hard?
I hate velocity.
And so, there's not tons of Guild Ball events here. There's probably, they do about like 4 a year type thing. But when do you think you want to go to your next tournament? Tomorrow. So, okay, this is way different than what you told me last time. When we were coming home, she's like, this event was awesome. I had so much fun. I won all this stuff. And I was like, so when do you want to do your next one? Oh, maybe next year. I think I just want to do one a year. And now you're saying tomorrow?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Well, there's not one tomorrow. I can play a game against you tomorrow, but it's good to hear. So next one that comes up, I'll let you know, and maybe we can have some more daddy-daughter time. And who knows, maybe like there'll be a doubles thing. We could be on the same team. Who knows what type of event they have. But otherwise, any final thoughts on this tournament? Yeah, you got earrings on. But any thoughts for them?
What?
Any final thoughts on the tournament?
Nope.
Well, for my part, it was just more of a humbling experience. I really went in thinking like, yeah, I'm the shit. I'm going to win this thing. And then, yeah, it did not go that well. So I really have to rethink my play. And, you know, and I think if nothing else, this was actually really good because I was starting to get a little overconfident. I mean, it's stupid because I kept on losing to Jordan anyway. But I figured, thinking back to the way I played in Season 2, that if I just play that well and only lose to Jordan, that's awesome. And clearly I lose to a lot more people than just Jordan. So, yeah, so we'll get some more games in. There'll be more tournaments coming up. And otherwise, there you go. First tournament for Shira! And she didn't die just then, so that's always good too. And, yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye!